Hey, welcome to part 2. So, in part 2, I show you how I took apart this cordless phone and the base and what kind of parts I got out of it. So, first of all, these are some of the tools you're going to need for this. You're going to need some kind of snips. You're going to need screwdrivers, pliers, and some tweezers. And basically, you just have to look at the base and take out the few screws that are in it. I think there are 4 screws here. And then you go, well, how do you get this to separate? Well, here's an inside tip for you from a guy who's taking apart hundreds of things. Hold it about this high, and drop it. Bingo! And then you plug in it, because most of it, I'm not even going to pick it up, but most of it is got little clips, and over time, of course, old things kind of contract, and so they get kind of stuck. Once in a while there's a little glue on it, but not usually. So you just need a little impact and bam. Don't hold it too high because then you'll chip it or break it. But about 2 feet, you can drop it on a hard floor and bang, it opens up. And look at all the cool stuff you get. So first of all, you get the circuit board, speakers, all sorts of little LEDs, various panels, and then of course this one, of course, I'm going to turn this into a spaceship, obviously. But here's the pad you get. You get a couple speakers. Yeah, awesome. This is the battery pack. By the way, it's NiCad, nickel cadmium. You got to dispose of it properly. Don't burn it and all that. Do not try to disassemble. Hey, dude, that means a challenge to me. So I not only disassembled it, I replaced the dead unrechargeable batteries with just regular batteries. Put a switch on it, and now I got what I call a light bulb blower, because there's enough amps with 4.5 volts to blow out light bulbs, the small little light bulbs, and then you get that cool smoked look, which you can use on your customs. Yeah, so these are the NiCad ones. So the parts are awesome. All kind of stuff. This is part of the base. You can see all the sci-fi type of things. You can lab type of things. Look at all this. All kind of stuff. Even peeling the rubber stuff off the side. I learned that the side that your hand contacts deteriorates and you can't peel it off because it's just too gummy. And the side that you don't hold, you can peel off carefully. Yeah. So anyway, patience. That's basically, and look at all the screws you end up. So you can take a lot of screws out. What else do I have for you? I have stuff I got at Michael's. Okay. Tim Holtz has some cool ideology stuff. Well, this is kind of a lower rent version, although the price is about the same, and that's from Bead Landing. It's called Elements. And so you got 2 kinds of domed display things. I got 2 packages of 2 each. I got the smaller ones here. 2 packages here. I'll show you how they look. I put a mealworm in there, and the desiccated mealworm that my spider already sucked the juice out of. So talking about Michaels, you know, you have your coupon. You got to be careful with Michaels. They automatically apply the coupon to the most expensive item unless the item is a doorbuster or already on sale. So my wife was with me and she bought a few things. When we walked in, there was a doorbuster. Didn't really appear to be a doorbuster, but it was in the atrium, so I guess it was a doorbuster, and it was $10, and that was the biggest purchase. But guess what? It didn't apply because it was on sale as a doorbuster, so the coupon didn't apply. See, here's one day only, 30% all regular price. Then you have 40% any regular price. The coupon that you can download for any day, here's one, again, any one regular price item. And so you got to make sure it's regular price, not on sale. The other thing is, and this again a marketing thing, buy one, get one 50% off. Okay? If you do the math, of course, it's a psychological game they're playing. You're going, well, I'm only paying half price for the second one, but you're paying full price for the other one. So you got to add the prices and then divide to get what you're actually paying for each package. It kind of makes you think you're getting 50% off everything, but you're really not. You know, say if this is $1 and this was $1, it's 50 cents, $1.50. You're paying 75 cents for each. You get it? Yeah. So that just, you know, that's marketing. You can't begrudge Michaels. It's not a charity. So yeah. So you got these things. In a doorbuster, see, you still get you $10 because the coupon didn't apply because it was a doorbuster. So just beware of that so you're not surprised. What else do I have? I have for you a project for the Catwoman comic book room, the man cave. So I had found this decor plate, and I'll show you once I do the video on the completed room. It was actually a Canadian company that had a distributor, an exclusive distributor in the United States. I don't know what happened, but they went out of business or something. Anyway, here's the modern equivalent, which is even better, because this has the screw holes. This one, it slides on. So here's my diorama with the Jim Balance style Nightfall. I think it's the Nightfall version. Anyway, see how nice it came out? So I'll be mounting that on the wall in place of that decoupaged one that's kind of weird. It's kind of distorted. So I'll do that. And one final thing, well, there's a couple things. My sister found this cool bat symbol at Ben Franklin. It wasn't cheap. Ben Franklin is not cheap. Ben Franklin used to be a full-service, like Walgreens, Rite Aid type of place, and then they changed and went to just like Joann's Crafts. When I was a kid, we used to go to Ben Franklin for all sorts of stuff. And then finally, a little commentary. Popular Science, How We'll Move. Notice the first thing mentioned, flying cars. By the way, Popular Science is awesome. They've gone to a quarterly, and it's a lot better, well done, or more, better, well done. I need more sleep, yes. Anyway, so here's some posters. I've been going through my stuff, and I found this. This is like an old Popular Science poster, and actually it is. It's a reprint, and it's actually for, it's an advertisement for the Infinity G35. I got this at an auto show. I thought it was so cool. And then here's a Vidal oil advertisement. This was from the Saturday Evening Post. This is an original. Sorry for the glare here. And they're another cool looking concept vehicle, future car. So we don't get these flying cars. We don't get these robot driven cars. If you notice, there's a robot in the front of this one. But if you read the Modern Popular Science, which just came out, what's the second thing after flying cars? Robot cars. So you're talking 50s, I think it was 53, and now we're 2019 still talking about the same thing. Isn't that funny? Now the final thing I'll leave you with is I showed you I had my little spider in here. I upgraded. I took a tonic water container, and I drink diet tonic water from my leg cramps. Quinine, baby. And there you see Her Majesty, and just cut it, mounted it on a tuna container. Actually, it was chunk chicken. Secretly underneath, you can put your food. And this way, so you can take this off. You can either take the plunger out or pop this whole thing off. Got to hold the camera up here. You take the plunger off, and then when you're dropping crickets or mealworms in there, they go down like a funnel. See? But if you wanna work on the scenery, you can just take that off, and then just cut it, put it in there. Fine. You can even use the original tap. Should have some air periodically. So, but there you go. Pretty cool, huh? She's got really nice digs now because that's charcoal on the bottom, and that's a shrub that's related to cherry wood, so it smells really good. And that's all I have for you today on part 2 follow-up. I am going to be working on this Egyptian dial using the marble diorama from Moon Knight, diorama pieces. Going to be making a book out of that. I'm going to show you my old bowling ball JVC sometime. I'm going to show you a new mount for my bonitoite from California. 6 crystals, one for each of my kids as an anniversary gift for my wife. Got all sorts of stuff going. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss any of it. And subscribe if you haven't done so. skphile out.